Sitting at the back of your mat, sitting back on your heels, bring your hands onto your thighs, rest them gently on your thighs. Drop your shoulders down and just sit up tall here just for a few seconds. If this is not easy, then if this feels uncomfortable this morning, you can always sit on a blanket, just sit in an easy seated pose. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, let it out. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it out. Feeling your lips, breathing in and out through your nose. Start connecting with your breath. Deep inhales through your nose. Long exhales also through your nose. Take about 5 breaths here, noticing the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. And just finding some way to connect with your breath. Maybe it's the rise and fall of your chest, rise and fall of your belly, maybe the sound of your breath. And gently open your eyes. If your feet feel a little bit tired, then you can always come up slightly and then sit back down or roll forward, tap your toes. But we're going to continue here for a bit. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up, interlace your fingers, press your palms up to the ceiling. Take a couple of breaths here, stretching long through the crown of your head, stretching through the palms up to the ceiling. Take one more inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you lean over to the right, stretching the left side of your body. Keeping your gaze forward or maybe turning your gaze up to the ceiling. Next inhale, come up, stretching your palms up. Exhale, lean over to the left, stretching the right side of your body. Next inhale, reaching up one more time. Exhale, release your hands. Roll forward, tap your toes out. Separate your knees hip distance apart. Spreading your fingers wide, press the mat away. Let's take a few cat cows. Inhale as you drop your belly and lift your heart. Exhale as you round your back and tuck your chin and belly button to spine. One more time like this. Inhale as you drop your belly and lift your heart. Exhale as you round your back, tuck your chin and gaze at your belly button. Now come down onto your elbows, so planting your elbows where your palms were. I'm going to take a few cat cows. It'll be gentler. Taking a few cat cows in those elbows, on elbows. Inhale as you lift your tail up and gaze up as much as you can. Exhale as you press the elbows down, forearms down, and gaze at your belly button, rounding your back. Just your regular cat cows, but you're doing them on your elbows. Take 2 more rounds here. And then come to a neutral spine. Let's go ahead and kick our right leg back here on the elbows, pointing the right toes back. reaching the leg out strong. Breathe here. Now sweep your right leg out to the side, drop your toes down, drop your foot down, and then slowly sit back, stretching the insides of your legs. Come back up, sit back, moving back and forth a few times here, stretching the insides of your legs. Plant your right foot firmly on the mat, towards outside your mat on the right. One last time here, moving back and then moving forward. And bring that right knee back down underneath your hips. Lift your left leg up, point your toes, extend the leg, hold it strong, breathe. Now sweep your left leg out to the left, drop the foot down, plant your heel, press the entire foot down, and let's start moving back and forth. So sitting your hips back to your heels, slowly, gently coming back up. Do this a few times here, stretching the insides of your legs. Last time here. And slowly bring your left knee back underneath your hips. Plant your hands back down where your elbows were. Bird dog on our hands and knees. Inhale as you stretch your right leg back. Hold it here. If you want, take that left arm out, thumb faces the ceiling. On your next inhale, extend, elongate long. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee or knee to nose, depending on whether you have your left arm out. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee or knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, release. Other side, kick your left leg back, long and strong behind you. Stay here. Or if you want, you can also take your right arm out, elongating through both sides of the body, the crown of your head and your tail. Take a deep inhale as you elongate. Exhale as you crunch it in. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, go ahead and release back down. Sway your hips out. And then come back to neutral tabletop for your thread the needle stretch. Inhale. Actually, let's bring our hands to the back of our ear. We're going to do elbow to our wrist, stretch a few times. Inhale as you open your heart up to the right, reaching your elbow up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbow comes to your left wrist, right elbow to left wrist. Inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, right elbow, left wrist. Twist it under. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right elbow, left wrist, twisting under. Inhale up, this time reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle underneath your left armpit, reaching to the left as far as you can, then drop your right shoulder and right ear to the mat. Use your left hand in front of your face to twist deeper. Notice where you feel the stretch, maybe in your mid back on the right side. Stay here if this feels good, or take any variation that you're comfortable with, either extending the left arm out to the front, or maybe reaching around for a half bind, reaching your left hand to your right thigh. Breathe here. Take one more breath here. Left hand comes back in front of your face. On your next inhale, sweep your right hand up one more time, all the way to the sky. Exhale as you plant your right hand back down. Other side, let's take our left fingers behind our left ear. Elbow to wrist on the other side now. Inhale as you open up to the left. Exhale, left elbow to right wrist, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open this time. Reach your left fingers up to the sky. On the exhale, thread the left arm underneath your right armpit. And then drop your left shoulder and left ear to the mat. Using your right hand in front of your face to twist a little bit deeper. Take that variation that you took on the other side, either reaching your arm around or extending your arm to the front, and just mirroring what you did on the other side. Relaxing here in your twist. Plant your right hand back in front of your face on your next inhale. Reach your left arm up one more time. Exhale as you plant your left hand back down. Open your knees wide. Big toes touch. Sit back on your heels. And then reach your arms forward. Reach, reach, reach. And then drop your forehead to the mat. Child's pose, wide-legged child's pose. Breathe into your hips. The wider you take your knees, the deeper the stretch on your hips. Breathe into those hips, reaching those arms actively forward. Slowly start walking your hands all the way over to the right. Your hands come off the mat maybe. Planting, keeping your hips back onto your heels. Drop your forehead down, stretching through the left side of your body one more time. Walk your hands all the way over to the left. Your hands come off the mat. Stretching through the right side of the body. Breathe into it. The right side of the body is typically stronger for most of us who are right dominant. And also, because it's stronger, it's also a lot tighter. So you might notice that here. Slowly walk your hands back. Reach your arms forward and slowly slither forward onto your bellies. Coming onto your bellies, point your toes back. Tap your feet out a few times. Bring your hands outside your mat, tenting your fingers. We're going to take a few cobra rolls. Your hands are in line with your shoulders, tenting your fingers down or planting your hands, your choice. Inhale as you peel your heart up, squeezing your low back, gazing up, feeling the stretch in your belly. Exhale as you lower your forehead down. Contraction on the back side of the body, expansion in the front of the body. Inhale one more time. Expand your chest up as you squeeze your back, squeeze your glutes. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, slowly coming up, gaze over your right shoulder this time. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel your heart up, gaze over your left shoulder this time. Exhale down. Hands come underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes in. We are going to come straight up to a plank. You can come to a elbow plank, knees down plank if you want. And well, as you press your hands down and lift straight up to a plank pose. Strong plank here. Your heels are right over your toes. Your fingers are spread wide. You're pushing the mat away, slight rounding in your upper back. Sucking your belly button in. Breathe here, contracting the front of the body now, as if somebody has corseted your ribs. Take one more breath. Take a deep inhale here. One more deep inhale. Exhale as you lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Bend your knees a little or a lot so that you can elongate your spine to the mat. It's still pretty early in the morning. And then start pedaling your legs out. As you push the mat away, bend one knee, press the opposite heel to the mat. And then change sides. Noticing the stretch in the backs of your legs here. And then come back to a still down dog. Actually, let's set up a strong down dog. Look up at your hands. Your hands are little bit wider than your shoulders. Index fingers pointing forward, fingers spread wide. You're pressing the mat away to bring your biceps between your ears and your chest back to your thighs. You can drop your heels down to the mat, towards the mat. They may not touch. Keeping a bend in the knee is perfectly fine, elongating your spine down to the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Lifting your sit bones up. On your next inhale, bend your knees a lot as you really press your chest towards your thighs. Exhale as you lift your sit bones up, drop your heels down. Inhale, bend your knees a lot as you press your chest towards your knees. Exhale as you lift your sit bones up and drop your heels down. One more time like this. Inhale, bend your knees, push your mat away, bring your chest closer to your thighs. Exhale and lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Take one more deep inhale here, getting the full body stretch in inverted V. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, step that right foot forward between your hands. Runner's lunge, fingertips down on either side of your right foot or maybe on blocks. I'm going to take it a little bit slow today. I got a feedback to kind of take it slow and stay longer in all the poses. So here's a runner's lunge. You're pressing your heel back, reaching your heart forward. If you find that your back is rounding, use blocks underneath your hands so that you can lift yourself up a bit. Breathe. Breathe into the left hip flexor. You're going to add some movement here. So inhale as you reach your heart forward. Exhale as you straighten both legs and your forehead comes to your right knee. Inhale, reach forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten your legs, forehead to knee. Kind of like a modified pyramid pose. Inhale, reach your heart forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten both legs, fold over your front leg. Last time, inhale, come up to a runner's lunge. Exhale, step that left foot to the front of the mat. Grab opposite elbows, take ragdoll. Sway from side to side, dropping the weight of your head down. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then bend your knees a lot. We're going to slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up to standing. Your head and neck come up last. Standing up tall, inhale as you sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, fingertips reach up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. One round of slow Surya Namaskara. Inhale as you sweep your arms all the way up, reaching your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale as you hinge at your hips and fold it all the way down, Uttanasana. Maybe bringing your hands behind your legs, behind on your calf muscles here. Inhale, slide your palms up your shins as you reach your heart forward, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold again, sliding your hands down the backs of your legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, slide your palms up your shins, suck in your belly button for that L shape here, flat back. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, half lift, reaching the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees a lot, plant your hands by your feet, and step the right leg back into a long lunge, runner's lunge on the other side now. Holding it here, maybe fingertips come on blocks, reaching your heart forward, reaching your heel back. Breathing into your right hip flexor. We're going to start moving here. Inhale as you reach your heart forward. Exhale as you straighten both legs, fold over your front leg. Inhale, heart forward, reach up, bend your front knee. Exhale, straighten both legs as you fold over that left knee. Inhale, heart forward, lift. Exhale, straighten both legs, fold. Inhale, heart forward, lift. Exhale, straighten both legs and fold. Inhale, heart forward, lift. This time, step your left leg back to meet your right foot in a plank pose. Knees down is okay. Holding it strong here. Again for 3. Push the mat away, 2. Suck in your belly button, last deep inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, come all the way down to your mat, squeezing your elbows in by your side. Release the tops of your feet, tap those feet out. Reach your arms wide into a, like the wings of a bird, reaching your arms wide. And roll over to the right side, stacking your left foot on top of your right foot. If you want, you can drop your left foot behind you. If you want, you can reach your left arm around your back. Stretching that shoulder, right shoulder here. Keep rolling all that weight over to the right side. Keep breathing. Slowly release, reaching your left arm out again if you have it behind your back. Roll onto your bellies one more time. Other side, so reaching your arms wide, roll over to your left side, stacking your right foot on top of your left foot. Just stay here or bring that right foot behind you, drop it behind you. Staying here or reaching your right arm behind your back. The focus here, your breath should be focused on your left shoulder and the twist here. Scorpion twist. Slowly releasing your right arm out if you have it behind you. Roll back onto your belly. Hands come right underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, press yourself up into a tabletop, and then to a child's pose, opening your knees wide, sitting back on your heels. Coming back where we started, allowing your back to relax. Take a few breaths here. Lift your head up, reach your left hand out, and then take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze up towards your right finger, and then thread the needle one more time. Reaching your right arm underneath your left armpit, drop your ear and drop your shoulder to the mat. Just a variation of the thread the needle pose. Maybe you feel it deeper this time on your upper back. Inhale, release, reach your right fingers up. Exhale, reach your right arm forward, doing the opposite side now. Reaching your left arm up. Thread it underneath your right armpit, dropping your right shoulder on the mat. Pressing the back of your right hand towards the right to twist deeper. Again, noticing where you feel the stretch compared to what we did earlier in the class in tabletop. Does it feel pretty much the same? Maybe reaching through your right fingers this time to get your side body as well. Inhale again, reach your left fingers up. Exhale, release, slowly slither forward one more time and onto your belly. Press the tops of the feet down, tap your toes out a few times. Hands come underneath your shoulders, lift up, plank pose. Knees can be down again, sucking that belly button in, squeezing the entire front of the body, squeezing your quads, squeezing your ribs in, as if somebody has corseted you in like a tight dress. Breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Getting that full body stretch one more time, relaxing your back. On your next inhale, step that left foot forward towards the front of the mat. Open your heart up, runner's lunge. You're going to move faster this time. Deep inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, pyramid pose, modified pyramid. Straighten both legs, fold over that front leg. Inhale, open your heart up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open your heart to the front. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold over that left knee. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, step that right foot to meet the left foot at the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Reach the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reaching your arms all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, foot salute. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. Inhale, one more time, reaching your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana, half. It's giving me a 10-minute warning. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, reach the heart forward. On your next exhale, plant your hands down and take that left leg back into the lunge. We're doing the lunge on the other side, again moving faster this time. Inhale as you reach your heart forward. Exhale, straighten both legs, fold over that front leg. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Inhale, reach your heart forward this time. Plant your hands, take that right foot back, plank pose. Again, one more time, strengthening that core, Sorry for so many planks today. Press the mat away, suck in your belly button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down onto your bellies. One round of Salabhasana, locust pose. 3 rounds, one set. Bring your arms by your side, palms face down. Inhale as you lift your heart up, peel your thighs up off the mat. Reach those fingertips back, reach those toes back. Breathe here. Contracting the back of the body. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, release, wiggle it out. So when you want to stretch out your back, if you're having back pain, you want to stretch out your back, it's better to do it after you contract your back. So if you keep stretching without strengthening or contracting, you're just going to hurt yourself. So that's why we kind of like do these contractions of the muscles and then try to relax them. Inhale one more time, locust pose. Lift everything up, resting on your hip bones, reaching your fingertips back this time. Interlace your fingers behind you and reach your knuckles back as well. Breathe here, reaching those toes and knuckles back, feeling your heart up a little bit more this time. Notice the contraction in your back side, the expansion in your front side of your body. Your hamstrings, your calf muscles, your glutes, your lower back, mid back, your shoulder blades. Take one deep inhale. Exhale, release. Go ahead and pick up your feet, windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Hands come right underneath your shoulders. Press up into a tabletop. And then sit back, child's pose. Bring your knees together. Drape your torso over your thighs. Reach your arms back, palms face up. Seed pose or traditional child's pose here. Allowing your back to relax now. Notice the softness. Notice the really nice feeling after you've contracted those back muscles, how it feels to relax them now. Contracting the front of the body now to relax the back. Allowing your shoulders to just roll off melt towards your mat. I'm going to do rabbit pose today, new one for us, Shashankasana. So come on, lift your hips up off your heels and grab a hold of your heels. You're grabbing the hold of your heels, your thumb is on the outside of your feet. Going to slowly drop the crown of the head down as you try to lift your hips up as high as you can. Walk your knees as close as you can, contracting the front of the body really, really strong. Breathe here. Rabbit pose. Holding on to the heels, lifting your hips up, resting on the crown of your head. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release, slowly come up. Swing your legs forward, take a couple of supine stretches, and then take your own final resting pose, any variation. Grab the backs of your thighs and slowly roll all the way down. We'll do a supine stretch, and then I'll let you guys take your variation of your final resting pose. So go ahead and bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. Different variation of supine twist today. I'm being accused of being repetitive. So press that left knee away from you. Keep that left foot flexed and active, just like we do for supine pigeon. Now you're simply going to drop everything, your legs over to the right. So planting your left foot down towards the right of the mat. Different variation of supine twist. Reach your arms out and gaze to the left. Relaxing both shoulders down on the mat. It's a gentler version of a supine twist. Facing your heart up to the ceiling. Maybe closing your eyes down for a few breaths. Slowly come back up. Changing sides, planting both feet on the mat again. Right foot on top of your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Press your right knee away from you, flex that right foot. And then drop that right foot to the left outside your mat. Reaching your arms wide, allowing both legs to fall to the left now. Reach your arms wide, shoulders relax down, gaze to your right. Opening your heart up to the ceiling, you're twisting from your lumbar spine now, the lower part. When we did the twist in the tabletop, if you noticed, we were twisting the upper part of the spine. Maybe closing your eyes down. Again, remember to take your own variation of Shavasana, supported fish, supported bridge. Maybe legs up the wall and then start your day. Thank you all for joining me. Slowly come up. Hug your knees in. Give them a tight, tight hug and squeeze. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, round into a tight ball. Forehead comes to knee. Tailbone curls up. Hold it here in a tight ball. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release everything down. Completely melt down to the mat for your Shavasana. Staying here as long as you want before you start your day. Start noticing how you feel this morning. Carrying that good feeling from all the stretching into your day. I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.